King Charles to be overthrown as monarchy's hold weakens and China is ready to pounce. King Charles's trip to Australia later this month is already creating controversy, with every Aussie state premier snubbing an invite to meet the monarch. And the issue of reparations related to the slave trade will be raised at a summit of Commonwealth countries in Samoa. Caribbean leaders are expected to demand £200 billion from the UK for its part in the transatlantic slave trade. And another new headache could also emerge, with the influence of China increasing in one Commonwealth realm. Charles remains head of state in the Solomon Islands, a group of islands to the east of Papua New Guinea. Earlier this year, the pro-Chinese Jeremiah Manele became Prime Minister of the nation. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. But ties with Beijing were already close, with the Solomons cutting diplomatic relations with Taiwan in favour of China. The two nations agreed a security pact in 2023, although its contents are a closely guarded secret. The agreement is seen as a major dent in the US's influence in the Pacific. Leaked excerpts from the deal show the Solomons can ask for Chinese assistance, including police and armed forces, while for China, it offers military and economic benefits while breaking the maritime encirclement in the Indo-Pacific. Manele met Chinese leader Xi Jinping in Beijing during the summer, and it has led to speculation the Solomons could ditch the monarchy in favor of increased Chinese influence. Recent polling suggested Republican sentiment was stronger in the island chain than any other Commonwealth realm, the 14 countries where the British monarch remains the head of state. Of those asked, 59% would back severing ties with the institution, compared to 34% who wanted to remain a monarchy. It creates another potential headache for Charles, who is already facing a tough trip down under amid his ongoing treatment for cancer. King Charles and Queen Camilla touched down in Australia after grueling 24-hour journey. The King and Queen have arrived at Sydney Airport, where they received a warm welcome from officials despite the deluge of rain. King Charles and Queen Camilla didn't let the torrential downpours dampen their spirits as they arrived in Australia on Friday evening, as they touched down in Sydney for their 6-day royal tour. The 75-year-old monarch clutched an umbrella as he led the way down the airplane's steps in slippy conditions, turning to check his wife was okay, as she followed tentatively behind. Reassured that she was fine, he walked on to greet the Governor-General of the Commonwealth of Australia Sam Mostyn and her husband, Simeon Beckett. Just an hour before their plane touched down, the heavens opened, deluging the runway. The heavy downpours only just abated in time for their Majesty's arrival. The couple landed at 8:30 p.m. local time, 10:30 a.m. UK, on an Australian government plane, which they boarded in Singapore after they flew there commercially. Camilla's stunning royal blue silk crepe dress by Fiona Clare was still visible through her clear umbrella, and she wore a sentimental brooch, the Australian wattle brooch, a gift from the Australian people to the late Queen Elizabeth. Before departure, Camilla, 77, made a young boy's wish come true today as he had the honour of gifting a posy to the Queen. KY, 12, who had a serious bloody condition, was joined by his sister at the end of the welcoming line. The youngster has severe aplastic anemia, and his wish to meet the King and Queen was granted by the Make-A-Wish Foundation, a charity that helps fulfill the wishes of seriously ill children. A number of key federal and state representatives also formed the official welcome party at Sydney Airport, including Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and his fiancée Jodie Hayden. Queen Camilla and King Charles then travelled some 17 miles to Admiralty House, where they enjoyed a cup of tea with the Prime Minister and his partner. The lighting up of the iconic Sydney Opera House didn't quite go to plan, however, as the torrential downpours delayed the departure of a Cunard cruise ship docked in the way of the projector. King Charles in tears in first post-summer outing a day before late Queen's anniversary. The late Queen Elizabeth II regularly attended the Braemar gathering. King Charles and Queen Camilla have been enjoying a weekend of sports as they attended the Braemar gathering in the Princess Royal and Duke of Fife Memorial Park on Saturday the 7th of September to watch the Highland Games. The King cut a distinguished figure in a traditional kilt, and a bespoke silver sporran, which functions as a pocket for the kilt. Queen Camilla wore a feather-patterned crepe silk shirt from Cordings, and complemented her outfit with a hat with 2 pheasant feathers on it, perhaps a nod to the hunting and shooting activities often carried out by the royal family in Scotland. The Queen was presented with a small bouquet of white heather, symbolizing protection and good luck. The royal couple shared a smile as they settled in to watch the games. Events include the caber toss, a feat of strength where larch trees, sometimes over 20 feet long, are thrown end over end, tug-of-war, throwing of hammers, pipe bands and Highland dancing. The King presents a victorious athlete with a cup. Princess Anne shares a joke with her brother last year, wearing a vibrant red outfit. The late Queen and Prince Philip, then Prince Charles and Camilla look on with laughter as their Balmoral team competes in the tug-of-war. The late Queen and then Prince Charles were brought to tears when watching the children's sack race at the 2012 Braemar gathering. The late Princess Diana also attended the Highland Games at Braemar in 1981, choosing to wear a tartan dress in honour of the day. On September 10, Buckingham Palace shared more information about the King and Queen's upcoming tour, announcing that the royal couple will be travelling abroad from Friday, October 18 to Saturday, October 26. The visit is significant as it's the monarch's first tour to Commonwealth countries since he became king. It also marks his first major international trip following his cancer diagnosis earlier this year. Their Majesties the King and Queen will undertake an autumn tour from Friday 18th, Saturday 26th of October 2024. This will include a royal visit to Australia, state visit to the independent state of Samoa and attendance at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, CHOGM, 2024, the palace said in a statement, verifying speculation that the King would attend CHOGM, which kicks off in Samoa on October 21. The summit is held biennially, and Charles is head of the Commonwealth Association of 56 nations. The King's visit to Australia will be His Majesty's first to a realm as monarch, whilst the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa is the first the King will attend as head of the Commonwealth, it continued. In both countries, Their Majesties' engagements will focus on themes designed to celebrate the best of Australia and Samoa, as well as reflecting aspects of the King and Queen's work. The palace gave a rundown of the busy schedule the King and Queen plan to pack into 9 days, from a kick-off with the Australian Prime Minister and visits to the Australian War Memorial and Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Memorial to the National Botanic Gardens. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.